So this step is called with Punjab, and how you do this, well, I'll explain right now. So basically you want to keep your toes turned out, and you want to stay in your base and keep your weight kind of on your toes as you're going to bounce. And essentially what you're doing is you're lifting your leg and stepping over, lifting your leg, coming back to this position, lifting your leg, crossing over, lifting your leg, and coming back to this position. So you always kind of return here. What you want to do is you want to keep a 90-degree angle with your foot, flex your foot, and then expose your thigh towards the audience, and then come here, bring it down, and take the same path on the way back. Then you're going to do the same thing on this side. Again, thigh, 90-degree angle, flex foot, cross in front, or step in front, open, and then come back using the same path. Make sure you're not crossing too far, just kind of keep it like right in front. And then same thing on this side. So if you do it like that, that's how it looks like is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And then when you do this, you want to kind of be hopping. That's why you want to stay on your toes and avoid putting weight on your heels, as it can be damaging towards your body. So slowly that would look like 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. When you do this, try to bounce your shoulders, and you can either keep your hands here or in Bhangra L's in sort of like a V form. So let's just do that together, really slowly, and then we'll do it quickly one more time. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So this step is called the Dhamal, and essentially what you're doing is you're gonna, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you're doing with your legs is kind of like a pendulum. So you're having left leg, replace your right foot and kind of come here and doing this. But you're doing a double bounce. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So let's just try that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump. So once you're comfortable with that, you're going to do the same thing, but instead of keeping your legs straight, you want to kind of bend it into a 90-degree angle with your flexed foot, and have your thigh facing the audience. And same thing on this side. And make sure you don't do this. So essentially, don't scoop up with a straight leg and then bend it with your knee. You want to just lift with your knee almost like that, and then make sure you keep your. You don't do this or this. So let's just try that really slowly. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then one thing to keep in mind is don't keep your heels on the ground, because it will hurt when you jump. It'll be bad for your knees. So try to stay on the balls of your feet, and turn your feet out. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. If you want to do hands, you can just do pointers, kind of in a V, and then you want to try to bounce your shoulders, but don't try to use your bounce to generate them rather than lifting or forcing it. So let's try all of that slowly once, and then at speed. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you try to do it at speed, it'll look like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a small.